Are we still recording?
Ready.
Yeah, but
Ooh, bloopers. Ready.
All right.
Get it.
No. It's not a 5-4. It's and then it's the 5-4.
What do you?
Not even. It's the clap and then.
Oh, it's a clap. Did it
Take
count?
one.
Then
You gotta
the
be like,
count,
take
yeah.
one.
5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up? I'm Kiana Smith, your host here on Attitude Check with BroncoTelevision, and I have my beautiful panelists. We're gonna introduce ourselves, starting with Miss Anna.
Hello, everyone. I am Anna, and I'm just here.
Hello, I am Antavia Steed, and I'm just here too.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leslie Charles, and I'm here to talk and have fun.
How everybody doing out there? I'm Keandre Williams, and be ready for some fun.
Yeah, how y'all doing? I'm TJ Thomas from Atlanta. Here to have a good time.
All right, so thank you all for joining me. We're about to just go ahead and hop right into it. Our first topic for today is why are more black women single than any other demographic?
No, I feel like we should start with you.
No, you got it. You were ready with the intro. You got
All right,
it.
so I feel that black women are more likely to be single in this generation. I didn't know that was true, honestly, but I feel like, don't give me the look, but I feel like
Say the
it's
right
just the
thing.
standards. I don't know. I honestly do not know. The first time I'm
Okay.
gonna say that, but I would say that I feel like black women have certain standards of black males that causes for them to lose interest at a more rapid rate.
Okay.
Relationships that they were raised by is that they didn't see like key relationships, so they allow for some of their relationships. They get used, they get comfortable. So then once they get comfortable with like the dysfunctional relationships, they
Toxic
send they send the type. They go after those.
Okay,
I
Leslie?
like that. Okay, so I'm going to piggyback off of when he said something about expectations. So I believe the expectations of a black woman is for the black man to be the foundation of the house and the family. And for a long, long time, you've seen black women carrying the race
Yes.
and carrying the children, being responsible for the house and every other aspect, I would say, of black living. So when we come with that expectation, we're expecting you to be men. You understand? It's not just, we're just gonna let this stuff slide, but it's time for us to just, I'm gonna say, have that unity, which is why I feel like black women, they don't want to deal with that. They just don't want to.
They're
That's why we're
tired.
single. We don't want to keep dealing with it.
We won't.
Exactly.
How do you
That's
feel
I
about
about
it, Anna?
Well, I'm getting back to the expectation part. It's like saying that other races are willing to give into you quicker. And kudos to them. But to be honest, I believe that black women should finally take that stand and quit with the dysfunctional. But it's also a mindset thing. It's hard to break that mindset, those chains that we are linked through generation and generations.
I agree.
And something that I would like to mention is how important mental health is.
There we go.
Yeah.
It all
For some
comes
of
back
us.
to the mental health of people. What are you bringing into the relationship?
Yes.
Yes.
That part, Keandre.
So-
Speak on it.
That's true.
If I was to bring in, some of my problems onto someone who's problem free, my problem's gonna rub off on them, and then, then there's dysfunction, there's arguments, such and such, and it can happen vice versa. But I feel women are more tolerant of those type of things than men are. Men will, I'll say, run faster than a woman will instead of trying to fight it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's when it's misconstrued that, possibly men don't care or men is heartless or insensitive or whatever like that, because they might run to someone else, not for anything physical, but just some type of comfort, you know what I'm saying, or a sense of understanding. But I will say he had a point with the whole thing where he was talking about basically they expect a certain thing and coming with expectations, if those don't fall into how you expect it to happen, then it's a problem, period.
Right.
And some people aren't capable of fitting the shoes that
Right.
you predetermined for them, or whatever like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, so we've talked about men. we've talked about women expectations, and so I think we can move smoothly into the dynamics of campus relationships and dating. And you know, we are HBCU students, we're college students, so I mean, talk to me about, I guess, the basis of how you choose your significant other. Do y'all have to have the same major? Do y'all share the same schedule? Like, talk to me about how that works.
Okay, so what I've noticed a lot in campus relationships, it's never, like, I never see anyone, it's like they'll say it, but like in terms of like doing it, in terms of like actively trying to find someone, it's like they just like end up with like someone who's like on the complete opposite like pole of them. Like, case in point, if like how I'm a biology and chemistry major, I don't want to talk to somebody like me.
Okay.
Like, I need someone on the complete opposite like spectrum. Like, what are you learning about? And then here's what I bring to the table that's fascinating. I don't want anybody like me.
Okay.
So like when I was looking, I had someone who was like completely on the opposite end that I was.
TJ, you smiling? What's up? You're smiling.
Right.
What's up?
I just feel like we're on campus, you have to find somebody who is good with dealing with attention. Like, cause it's like a lot. You get seen by everybody,
Okay.
so it's
Okay.
like you
That's
don't
interesting.
you don't
That's
want
weird.
you don't want everybody in your business, and it's like
Facts.
it's a college, a good HBCU, but then you gotta realize it's not high school anymore as well.
Right.
And it's like you gotta
Maturity.
you gotta find people that you could connect with, like, you know what I mean, that their mentality, that their maturity is like at a level and understanding of your schedule. But yeah.
Also, can I put this in there? Also, with campus relationships, it's also important to find and deal with someone who has like goals for themselves and who plans on doing something with this college degree. Like, we're not here to just be kicking
Party
it
every
on
day.
Saturday nights. You know, we laid up in the bed watching
Okay.
movies and stuff like that. We going to every kickback. No. Okay, after all that is said and done, we got to get these degrees. So you have to deal with someone that like has a plan for their life and is serious about that said plan.
I completely agree on that right now.
Okay.
I don't want to be in a relationship if you're not trying to,
Okay.
you know what your
Thank you.
degree is.
Right,
Like,
right.
you got to have a plan. Like, oh, after this, we're going to do this, and this, and this, and this.
Right.
Not just, oh, I'm just going to go with the flow.
Okay.
No. Have a set plan,
Right.
you know.
So TJ talked about being able to balance that attention, I guess, that you get, because it is a big campus. You're gonna run into more than one person, more than one time. So do y'all like want everybody to know that you're in a relationship, or you want to keep it low key? Like, are we that cool type that we don't want nobody to know we're in a relationship, or he off limits? He mine, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right.
I don't want that. So where we at with that?
I'll go first. I'll just say I'm the type of person where my presence will be felt regardless
Okay.
if I speak on it or not. So if somebody see me with the same person every single day, I mean, you know, and they don't know me personally, they're gonna assume I'm talking to this particular person.
Okay.
Versus if someone sees me online with someone every single day, they're gonna know that I talk to this particular person, if you see what I'm saying. But I don't feel posting them or, you know, all that extra stuff bases the whole relationship, you know, upon, or let me rephrase that. I don't feel that the relationship is based upon posting online, if that makes
Okay,
sense.
got you. But we're millennials. That's what we do.
No,
We
that's how you
pose.
keep people out. I'm saying, like, you can tell people, like, it's okay for people to know that y'all are together, but at the same time, keeping social media out of it sometimes, like,
Saves
helps,
your
and it
relationships.
saves it. Trust me.
So
But back to
ahead.
your assumption, that's what happens a lot. Like, I'm really with you with your presence being felt. Like, you know, it's for me, I wouldn't even think nothing of it. But I
Right.
say, girl, I heard, what?
I did what?
I'm sorry.
Just
No.
because somebody see you, that
No.
person.
So, like, I understand completely. I can agree on that part.
Okay, and so moving right along, we want to know what's the expectation for relationships after graduation. So let's say you run into your significant other, y'all sophomores. You got 2 more years on campus. You invest 2 years into this person, and then you graduate. What y'all doing after graduation?
The ring is the ultimate goal for me. Well, it can happen before, but ultimately, if we're in this 2 years, we have a vision and we're going to complete it. That's the way I see it.
Okay.
You know.
So you looking for marriage after graduation?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She ready for
Anybody
that
else
ring,
got a
honey.
perspective?
I
Tay?
do. I feel
TJ?
like you should have a financial stability, honestly,
Okay.
because or you got another person. If you like high school sweethearts, that's different. But if you just like met them in college, you only know them in college. You don't know them in the real world, how they handle money, how they
That's
are
true.
around
But
their
you get the
friends.
refund checks. They get their refund checks. You gonna see
And
how they
then
handle
you
money
thinking
like
like,
that.
Right, right.
you thinking you gonna get that, like you thinking you gonna get that back though. So that's just like free money. So it's like,
Free money. You gotta pay that back.
Once you start
Okay,
working.
you do have to pay that back.
but as
That ain't
a
free.
perspective of a high school student though, you like, oh, this is just a refund check. I'm good. Let me live my life real quick, like how I've been dreaming about living it. So now it's like you got to see who they are. So it's like you can't really promise them marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I feel like in some relationships it can lead to a ring depending on like what your vision is and stuff like that. But like, we here to have fun.
Okay. So
Yeah,
basically, y'all
that's
answered
fun.
my question because I mean, my next topic was are millennials or college students planning for marriage?
No.
And you're going off of you don't know that person outside of a college atmosphere.
I
And
mean,
you like we just here to have fun. So I got y'all two opinions. What about you, Keandre, Antavius, Anna?
I would say that I don't think we plan or
We're not planning for it.
I don't think we date to marry anymore as a generation.
yeah.
Some people.
But should you though?
Some people do. Some people do, but I feel there's a lot of hooking up going on, and going about your business kind of thing, and which is cool because some people need to do what they have to do to keep
Experience.
themselves happy, right? Experience certain things, but as far as some people might be having regret for making the wrong choice, that's something that's ever so present also. So I mean, I don't know. It's just I see love dying out the more and more the internet.
Yeah.
That's
like,
deep right
it's
there.
just-
Nah, that's
Yeah.
too deep.
I mean, it's some old souls still
I
floating
agree with him,
around.
Sam.
Yeah.
I agree with him, sadly, because I thought I could fit into this HBCU love. Okay, but I dealt with him for 2 years and he's gone
Okay.
because I knew I'm not gonna play this game with you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like the love is dying out.
Yeah.
I feel like we're learning love. I don't think it's not.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
still young.
we're
though.
Yes,
learning.
because I
Yeah.
actually learned from the relationships
Not
rather
to be
than
young,
I can't say I hate you.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm thankful for you in a
Yeah.
sense.
Grateful for the experience. Yeah.
All right, well, guys, I really enjoyed this conversation. We got into some very unique opinions, and I appreciate y'all for that. We'll see you guys next time on Attitude Check.
So this what rock bottom feel like. It's all color in a different way.
Just X.
I found it very hard just to write this out. This is one of many things I don't talk about. I rarely use my voice, so I barely make a sound. I only eat or hold my tongue when I use my mouth. I hang my head like a coat when I don't need it. When I lose faith, I feel with heat and I'm cold-winded. Turn the bright sky back into dark times. Like the whole page with gasoline to make these rhymes. I'm sick of holding my tongue. When I keep the lock and load, it's like I'm holding a